Imagine you're sitting in front of your laptop, coffee in hand, ready to dive into that online course you've been eager to take. But something feels off. Have you ever considered that the gadgets designed to help you might actually be holding you back? Technology is everywhere, and we depend on it for nearly everything. But could that dependence be blinding you to something important? What if your smartphone, tablet, or laptop is quietly undermining your upskilling journey without you even realizing it? Think about it. You sign up for a course, feeling excited and motivated. Then notifications start buzzing, and social media pulls you in. Suddenly, your learning session is interrupted, leaving you frustrated and far from your goals. It's easy to blame distractions, but the issue runs deeper. Every time you reach for your gadget, you're not just accessing information, you're training your brain to crave constant stimulation. This creates a vicious cycle where quick fixes become the norm, making genuine learning feel like a chore. Now, picture this: you're in a meeting, and everyone around you is discussing concepts you thought you understood. But as they talk, you realize you've only skimmed the surface instead of diving deep. That's the hidden cost of relying too much on technology. You're not alone. Many find themselves in the same boat. You invest in the latest tech thinking it will solve your problems, but it often raises more questions than it answers, leaving you lost in a sea of endless information. Let's raise the stakes. Imagine you finally muster the courage to enroll in a workshop, only to find that the other participants have hands and skills you missed while scrolling through tutorial videos. The reality hits hard. Tech isn't always the solution. So what can you do? It's not about ditching your gadgets entirely, but about changing how you use them. What if you set some boundaries? Consider designating tech-free hours just for learning and reflection. When was the last time you truly engaged with content without the distraction of your devices? Challenge yourself to unplug, even for just one day. The clarity you gain might be the key to unlocking your potential. As we wrap up, remember, while technology can be a powerful tool, your greatest asset is your ability to learn deeply and reflect meaningfully. Choose wisely how you interact with technology and take charge of your upskilling journey. If this perspective resonates with you, think about how you can apply it today. Reflect on your relationship with your gadgets, and it might just change everything for you. Have you ever wondered if your gadgets might be holding you back instead of helping you? It may sound surprising, but what if the very tools we rely on for upskilling are subtly undermining our growth? Stick around and you might just rethink your tech habits. Picture this: you're fully engaged in an online course, your tablet glowing in front of you. You think you're learning a new skill, but there's a nagging feeling that something isn't quite right. You are not alone. Many professionals find themselves caught in a cycle of convenience and distraction without realizing it. As we chase the latest tech trends, we often overlook a hidden risk: the danger of becoming too dependent on these devices. It's not just about how much you learn, it's about how you learn. Have you noticed how easy it is to click away from a lesson and start scrolling through social media? Now, imagine you're in a virtual meeting. While the speaker shares important industry insights, your attention drifts to your phone. You might think it's harmless, but each time you engage with that device, you pull your mind further away from crucial information. The more you multitask, the less you actually retain. This cycle keeps repeating, costing you more than you realize. Take Sarah, for example. She thought she was excelling by learning new coding languages through various apps. However, when it came time to apply her knowledge in a crucial project, the irony: the technology she relied on to enhance her skills actually prevented her from gaining the deeper understanding needed for real-world application. What's even more concerning is that many underestimate the value of face-to-face interactions. When was the last time you had a meaningful conversation with a mentor or peer? Those genuine exchanges can spark insights and inspiration in ways that a screen simply can't replicate. Yet, we often choose convenience over connection. But let's not dwell on the challenges. There's a way to bridge this gap. Start by stepping back from the screen. Set aside specific tech-free hours to engage in hands-on activities or relive networking. It's during these moments that true learning can happen. Before you jump into your next online seminar, ask yourself, are you really absorbing the information or just skimming the surface? It might be time to rethink your approach and consider how to use technology in a way that enhances your learning rather than distracts from it. So the next time you reach for that gadget, take a moment to reflect. Is it enriching your skills or holding you back? Upskilling should ignite your potential, not dim it. Make a choice today that leads to deeper learning and authentic connections. After all, in this tech-driven world, the real power lies not in the gadget itself, but in how you choose to use it. What if I told you that the tech gadgets you rely on every day might actually be holding you back? It sounds surprising, but stick with me, there's more going on than meets the eye. Picture this: you're at your desk, surrounded by screens, juggling online courses and webinars. You might think you're making progress, but this constant reliance on technology could be triggering hidden stress signals in your brain. Many professionals are falling into this trap right now. You might feel productive, but deep down your brain is begging for a break. Stress can manifest in ways we often overlook, like that nagging headache or persistent fatigue. It's easy to dismiss these as just part of the daily grind, but they are actually warning signs that your upskilling journey might be backfiring. Let's take a moment to reflect. How often do you reach for your phone or laptop to learn something new? Have you ever enrolled in a course only to feel overwhelmed by the flood of information? If you're nodding, you're not alone. This cycle of constant learning can create a false sense of urgency that leads to burnout. Imagine being in a meeting trying to share a new idea, but your mind feels foggy. You freeze, struggling to find the right words. You're not alone in this. Many professionals experience tech fatigue, where the tools meant to enhance their skills end up stifling their creativity. It's a paradox that's often overlooked, but it's real and it's affecting your productivity. Here's the Titan version of your script. Chunk: think about how often you're tempted to click on that next tutorial or download the latest app. Each click feels like progress, but it might actually lead to anxiety and self-doubt. Every notification distracts you from deep thinking, and soon enough you're running on empty. Let's raise the stakes. What if this relentless pursuit of knowledge is costing you more than just time? It's not just about feeling overwhelmed, it can have long-term effects on your mental health. The pressure to keep up with technology can lead to genuine stress, impacting your confidence and even your relationships. So, how can you break free from this cycle? Start by unplugging. Set boundaries around your tech use and designate specific times to be tech-free, allowing yourself to reflect and recharge. It sounds simple, but the results can be transformative. You'll find clarity and creativity returning, enabling you to engage more deeply with your work and your life. Remember, the most effective upskilling doesn't always come from the latest gadget or app. Often it comes from knowing when to step